We are studying Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 2, Sankhya Yoga. In this presentation, I shall briefly summarize the teachings of Sri Krishna Bhagavan on Karma Yoga, which was also done very briefly in this chapter by the Bhagavan, qualities of a man with steady wisdom or Sthita Prajna, and path to attain self realization.
ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः अथ श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे साङ्ख्ययोगो नाम द्वितीयोऽध्यायः।
After teaching knowledge on the self, that is Jnana Yoga, in the chapter 2, Sri Krishna Bhagavan cleverly advising Arjuna about duties and responsibilities of each individual. The first type of dharma, that is Swadharma, is practicing his or her individual duties with religious responsibilities. The second one is Varnasrama Dharma, one's own actions in any field of action as prescribed. Bhagavan cautions Arjuna that if one does not perform the religious duties or his religious duties of fighting, he will incur sin and lose reputation as a fighter. Bhagavan is advising Arjuna to fight the war without considering happiness or distress, victory or defeat, and he is advising again to fight for the sake of fighting only. We can certainly translate the teachings to our lives. We should face and fight daily wars in our lives fearlessly to preserve our reputation. Bhagavan Sri Krishna now teaches Arjuna Buddhi Yoga, that is, the technique of attaining wisdom that will free from all bondages in the samsara. Karma phala, fruits of action, is also beautifully explained by Lord Krishna. Krishna Bhagavan further explains in Karma Yoga, achievement of self realization is possible as the man works with single pointed determination without thinking of fruits of action. He further advised Arjuna that he be free from likes and dislikes, remain in sattva guna, that is, in goodness, free from acquisition or preservation, that means acquisition of what you don't have and preservation of what you have, and fully established in the self. In this state, one would be known as one would know the essence of all Vedas. In Sloka 47, which is a famous sloka, Bhagavan reiterates that one has right to work only, but never to its fruits. The fruit should not be the motive for either doing or not doing any actions. All attachments have to be foregone, and one has to be in a state of balanced mind and in looking at successes and failures. Bhagavan Sri Krishna indicates that Karma Yoga is lower than Buddhi Yoga, that is, Yoga of Wisdom. We already defined what is Buddhi Yoga, that is, to be established firmly in the intellect. It is only possible through a pure mind as well as in meditation. In Buddhi Yoga, we need to perform all our duties without losing sight of our goal in the life. Bhagavan also indicated about this in this chapter. We also learned that practicing the wisdom of evenness of mind, that is samatva bhava or balanced mind, one need to develop a skill that is called dexterity in action. By cultivating the above actions, wise man is indifferent to many of the worldly objects and beings. The intelligence is steady. He is still in the state of attaining the self realization. From Sloka 55, Bhagavan Sri Krishna describes the qualities of a man with steady wisdom. A man of steady wisdom has the following qualities. He casts off all desires from the mind. His mind is not shaken by adversity, that is, fear, loss, sorrow. He faces no attachment. He is free from fear and anger. He is neither rejoices nor hates. He withdraws senses from sense objects at free will. There is no longing to objects of the senses. He is satisfied in the self by the self. His wisdom, that is intellect, is fixed. From Sloka 62 and 63, Bhagavan describes the ladder of fall and the genesis of anger as well as its effect on man in destroying everything what a man has. This we studied in detail, but a self controlled man goes beyond all sense objects to attain the moksha. The main cause of anger and destruction of a man is the desire he entertains in him. We also seen how a man with self control attain peace. Bhagavan advises that when peace is attained, all pains are destroyed and the intellect will become steady. Bhagavan says that man attains peace who is free from all desires, no attachment, no ego, and this is what is called Brahmic state or self realization. It is very heartening to learn that even in old age and last moments of embodiment, one can realize the self and gain Brahmic state. If we run those waves like rats in the race, at the end we all remain as rats. Permanent happiness or peace can only be attained by knowing who you are or what you are and realizing true nature of one's self. Do you see the shore at the end of the ocean? All of us ultimately will reach that shore. How we reach, with what attitude we reach, is most important. Let me tell you, whether one is a big wave, medium wave, small wave, or a tiny wave, all of us are one and only one, as our true essence is water, 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 nothing else. Think seriously. Goodbye, small wave. See you again. Now we are going to continue the story Wave and the Ocean part 2 today. We did the first part of the story at the end of Jnana Yoga. Let us recollect the story. A small wave in the ocean was unhappy and was depressed as she had no friends to play with in the ocean. A medium wave said hello to small wave and asked how she has been doing. Now small wave said, I am not that good. I have been seeing other waves. They are beautiful, have lot of bubbles, and are dancing and enjoying with their friends. The medium wave was smiling and said, don't worry, small wave. As you travel in the ocean, you will enjoy and be happy like others. You need to be patient and do what you are expected to do now. Small wave had some encouragements from medium wave. After few days, medium wave met the small wave again, who seemed to be calm and composed and appeared to be contented. Small wave asks medium wave where from she is coming. The medium wave replied that they are coming from Vedanta Satsang. Small wave was curious to know about the Vedanta class. The medium wave explained, listen, all of us know more about the external world, that is the ocean, what you see, and the waves, and the shore, and the boats, etc. But we are engaged in this external world every day. But we don't know its entirety. We don't know what is what we have and what is the internal world that resides in each of us. We are ignorant of this. Teachings on knowing and experiencing the internal world is called Vedanta or spirituality. We all need to know our true essence or true nature, what we have internally. That is very important. What you see in the external world is not real. Those bubbles on big waves, dancing of small waves, fast moving and running of medium waves are all temporary. They may give happiness but not a permanent joy. If we run those waves like rats in the race, at the end we all remain as rats. Permanent happiness or peace can only be attained by knowing who you are or what you are and realizing true nature of one's self. Do you see the shore at the end of the ocean? All of us ultimately will reach that shore. How we reach, with what attitude we reach, is most important. Let me tell you, whether one is a big wave, medium wave, small wave, or a tiny wave, all of us are one and only one, as our true essence is water, 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 nothing else. Think seriously. Goodbye, small wave. See you again.
ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः